What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, the like, all that. But check it out, man. I know everyone done heard that Uncle Murda yearly wrap up. You know, I've done a couple videos on it on the channel. I mean, every year, we already know what time it is. Uncle Murda does his thing. People feel some kind of way, you know what I mean? I don't know what I think the wrap up's dope, but you know there's always gonna be people that get salty, you know, about their name being put in it, like we seen with Lil Reese. But you know, Uncle Murda, that's what he does, that grimy slick talk, you know, that's what it is with Uncle Murda, you know what I mean? We even seen something that the bro Spider Loke pointed out. Uncle Murda, as we know, is now signed to G Unit, but he got at Fifth on the yearly wrap up. You know, when Shorty put him on blast for that funny stuff, and he signed him to G Unit after that. So I guess, you know, Fifth was a good sport about it, and you know, thought, hey, Uncle Murda's doing his thing, man. He can help me make some money, help me continue to push the G Unit brand as far as, you know, with the music, because we know Fifth ain't really pushing no music anymore. But anyways, man, he touched on a lot of stuff. As I said, I made a few videos on it on my channel. Go check them videos out. If you guys need the links, as always, get at me in the comments. I'll, you know, hit y'all with the links. Or you can go find them on your own. If that's how you want to do it, whatever. Do things the hard way. But anyways, man, something, you know, that was spoke about as he just did this, you know, Hot 97 interview with Ebro and them, you know, that he was speaking about on the wrap up. And we're not talking about the whole K Michelle thing, because, you know, they was definitely asking him about that. He was trying to let it go and move on from that, but hey, it is what it is. But we're talking about Bobby Schmurda, right? How the culture needs to celebrate Bobby when he comes home, you know, because Bobby did the exact opposite of what Tekashi 6ix9ine did. You know what I mean? What do y'all think about that? You know, first off the rip, you know, with 6ix9ine, a lot of people felt like, yo, we already knew that's what 6ix9ine was gonna do. We knew who this guy was. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't about what he was talking about. It was all, you know, shenanigans and cartoons and games he was playing. You know what I'm saying? With his rainbow hair and all that. But Bobby Schmurda, like, what did y'all think about Bobby before Bobby got knocked? You know, he was talking wild in his music. You know, he you know, rocks with a gang as well. He's down with a set. But Bobby held it down, and he even stood up and took more time to let his man come home early so they could come home around the same time. Like, that's some real stand-up guy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you know, he definitely needs to be celebrated. Do you guys think that he will when he comes home? You know, and what do you think as far as his career, what will happen? Because I'll tell you this, man, Bobby is way more talented to me than 6ix9ine when it comes to the music. Like, Bobby Schmurda, I thought, you know, he had some bars with him. I'm not saying he's super lyrical, but I thought he was way nicer than 6ix9ine. And I don't know, man, it'll be interesting to see, because we already know 6ix9ine got that big contract, and it's like people are already adjusting themselves to know that this guy's going to be around. I don't know exactly how he plans to flip it, but I don't know. I got a feeling he's just going to be like, so what? I did it. I told. What do y'all, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, man. What can he really say, you know, other than trying to, you know, get sympathy about, you know, the allegations with his BM and everything like that, even though she put him on blast big time. But anyways, getting back to Bobby Schmurda, I really, you know, was feeling, you know, what Bobby Schmurda had going. The labels were rocking with him too, you know what I'm saying? Because he had that street element, you know what I mean? Like you said, he was gang banging and everything, but he even had his own dance. You know what I mean? He had everything that you need as far as the music nowadays from every different lane, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think. But Uncle Murda was right about that, in my opinion. Like, and they brought that up to him, like, what do you think the culture will do? So I want to know what you guys think. As always, if you're new to the channel, that's what it's all about over here at J Coffee Talk. That's how we're moving. We want to hear you guys tap in and give your opinion on the subject. Now, anyways, Bobby Schmurda should be home. It's looking like December 2020. But the wild thing is, it looks like even after, Bobby getting locked up way before 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine may be home before him or right around the same time. But it's looking like, as we knew, 6ix9ine got hit with another year with deductions and things like that, because he had a year in. It's looking like it ain't even going to be another full year possibly. But that's just wild, the cases these dudes caught and their, the time difference and that they're about to come home around the same time. And I'll tell you this, they ended up collabing together. Bobby Schmurda blessed 6ix9ine with a track from the feds, and I bet you he regrets that. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Bobby come home and diss 6ix9ine personally, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Something else though that I wanted to speak on though, just regarding Uncle Murda, is to just kind of tap in with you guys and what do you guys think about him as far as the music. I think he's dope. I was surprised that his career didn't take off years back in 2011. That Warning remix, that joint was fire to me, and he was dominating the mixtapes like crazy back then. And I was just honestly really surprised that things didn't take off for Uncle Murda back then. And I don't know, but I want to know what you guys think about his music, what songs you rock with and everything like that. And I don't know, it's kind of a weird relationship with him and Fifth. Like, he was, we know Uncle Murda kind of pulls no punches. As I was saying, that slick, grimy talk. He was watching what he said about Fifth on there. Like, they asked him, did Fifth denounce 6ix9ine? Oh, I figured he would. Like, I don't know, man. You guys could go listen to the interview, but it just seems that he's real careful, when he's asked about his boss. But I mean, that is his boss, I guess, right? So what is the man supposed to do? But I don't know, he was on tour with Janet Jackson, did track with Mariah Carey. Like, I don't know, it's cool to see things panning out for him. So let's tap into the comments and talk about all the different things that I touched on in this video. But one last thing, right, was the name. Ebro, was, kept it real with him. Why'd you try to change the name, Uncle Murda? Because if you remember a few years back, prior to the whole G-Unit deal, Uncle Murda started deciding to go by Uncle M, or even by his government, Lenny Grant. And I don't know, it just kind of came off kind of funny. I understood why he did it, for commercial reasons, the mainstream reasons and everything like that, having murder right up in your name. But I like what Ebro told him. He said, listen, man, you already came this far with the name. Like, you got to go all the way in with it. And, it is what it is. He ended up going back to the name, because like they said, you don't need all that mainstream stuff nowadays when you got streaming, right? So I don't know, Old Dirty Bastard could have that in his name, right? So why can't he be Uncle Murda? But I don't know, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. As I said, if you're new to the channel, we want to hear from you. That's what it's all about over here. So let's discuss, Bobby Schmurda, Uncle Murda, 6ix9ine, and Bobby, their situations and everything like that. Let's get it in the comments and debate about all this. Even if you guys don't agree with me, I want to know what you got to say. That's what my platform is all about. I ain't looking for yes men. It is what it is. Let's just keep it respectful and take that quick moment now. If you didn't in the beginning, subscribe, hit the bell, hit that like, that thumbs up, help me with this algorithm and everything, help this channel grow. Daily videos, music, news, sports, current events, life, much, much more. It's J Coffee Talk signing out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.